So, good morning again. It's so funny. I woke up this morning in a really good mood. I'm sitting here, and one thing that I do is that I know how to arrange music. I'm really good at it, and that's what I would do with the Shakespeare company that I work. This is a Macbeth shirt. I just noticed what it was. It's like great. So, not Macbeth. It's Julius Caesar. It says it on the back. Because I arrange music for a Shakespeare company. And something I really enjoy doing. So joining this new band, they're really into that. So this morning I'm sitting here in my head, I'm arranging music. They want to do these cool rock songs. And I totally lost track of time. I step out of the shower and it's like, you now have 5 minutes to get everything ready for this morning's reading. It's like, oh, jeez. But nothing like music to put me in a really good mood. So, and I hope everybody's having an amazing day so far, of course. We did our Two of Wands last night. We have one more official Two of Wands left where we have gone through the entire tarot deck. So that's pretty exciting too. So, I feel weird wearing this shirt. Honest, it's Julius Caesar. It says it on the back. I just grabbed a shirt real quick. I should do a super zoom on this so you don't have to look at it. I'll tell you what, I'll do this. Okay, now you can pretend this is actually from the James Webb satellite. See that? That's just actually a nebula. So there. Now that we got rid of that, it's the wrong shirt to wear. On camera at least. But taking that breath. Relaxing our shoulders. Oh, thank you, Maureen. And good morning, Arlen. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Over there on Twitch. So let's see what we have for today. Let's see if the universe has any tips or tricks. Let's see if it's got anything to show us about angers or resentments. And I always say that because I use this as a daily inventory. Do I speak Spanish? No, I am sorry. Good morning, Tressa. No, or Lauren. I do not speak Spanish, although my amazing significant other, Mina, speaks amazing Spanish. So, because, well, she's from Argentina, which helps. So, we got a breath in. We've let our shoulders droop. I pulled out my older cards. I had these cards. Actually, this is the first deck. So this is... God, I don't even know how old this deck is. But I was using it last night. And it's like, I need to use this deck more. Feels like butter. So... if you go to MyTarot.org, I've got all the links there. Lorian has asked if I can read, and I tell you, if you go to the Facebook page and hang out there and want to contribute, I do this stuff for free. But if you want to go to MyTarot.org, which has got a link to that, it's got a link to the YouTube page where I mainly hang out, and to the Facebook page. It's also got a link if you just want an outside reading. But again, if you contribute, I'll do readings free. So, with that breath, here is our stack. Each one of these a different web going out to the universe. Okay? It's a different thread. And whichever one we pull will be the conversation for the day. And when you're doing intuitive reading, there are no coincidences. So we sit here and we make a determination. Do we want to see what's right on the surface? Do we want to see what's at the heart? or do we want to see what's underneath? And today's Thursday. So I'm going to go ahead and see what's right at the heart. Ready? So I'm going to do 3 cards. And then I'm going to put the extra card down here, which is the advice card. Okay? Because it looks like we got a few extra people here. So, the first card is the 6 of Cups. So this is actually one of the happier cards. 6s are about harmony, and when things are getting better, you know, we've gotten past the challenges of the 5s. And with the cups, cups are about emotions and feelings. And as you can see, the way that Pamela Coleman Smith has this card, she's also got it so it's like remembering, thinking back to a childhood. You know, it's that happy memory thing is how she's got it portrayed here. But it's about having that, finally getting halfway through something. You've shared it and it feels good. So then we have the Knight of Cups. So it's taking what we have. You know, it might even be that this little girl has given us the cup and we're thanking her. But now we have to figure out what to do with it. And so here we have the Knight of Cups. And now we have this cup. And knights are the element of fire, so they're moving. They've got a lot of energy. And so he's carrying this cup, quite possibly to help somebody who is struggling, because we have the Queen of Wands here. Now the Queen of Wands, wands are fire, queens are water. So now we're mixing water and fire, and you know they can get steamy and get emotional. Queen of Wands regularly are just very passionate. Okay, very passionate and fiery. Being the queen, we've got a little cat right down here because that represents her mystery side, the feminine side, but it's reversed. So that means a lot of anger, can be resentments, can be jealousies and things like that. So the court cards can be people, they can be us, they could be somebody that we know, they could be a situation. Okay. And Alorian, I'm not doing any readings right now. Okay. So let's flip over the advice card. And the advice card is the Knight of Pentacles. So here we have something, the 6 of Cups, this feel-good moment. And we're walking away from that feel-good moment. And sometimes we can be overexcited about a situation. We could be totally misreading a situation. Because this Knight of Cups is walking into a situation that could be fraught with anger, or somebody who has been hurt, or an emotional situation. Maybe we don't see it. Maybe we're not seeing what's going on, even though we're walking straight into it. Because the advice card is saying stop. See how it's 2 different people here? We're coming here and we're so full of emotion and everything else. We're expecting everybody else to be happy. And if we have that expectation, we're in for a fight because this person's just not in the mood. The advice is saying we have the Knight of Coins. Again, knights may be fire, but coins are earth. They're grounded. Okay? So yes, we have this emotion, this, we have this, like this morning again, here I am, I'm actually composing a Genesis, this band I'm in, and I do rock music, and they want to do an old Genesis song from the 80s, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool, and I'm like to my partner, Mina, and I'm like, oh, listen to this, and she's she's trying to get ready for work, and I was smart enough to say, okay, I'll show this later. But man, if I was over enthusiastic about it, I could have changed her mood real quick. She could have said, you know what? I'm just not in the mood right now. What are you doing? But I was able personally to take a moment and say, you know what? She's not in the mood right now. And so this Knight of Coins is saying, all right, this is actually a very conservative card. The Knight of Coins, if you'll notice, there's a field here in the background and everything else because he stops. He's actually one of the most boring cards in the deck because he will sit there and he will take notes. He will make plans. The problem is sometimes is actually he can take too long, too conservative. Sometimes the hard thing is like because all four of that horse's foots are on the ground. So you got to move them along. But in this situation here, what this is saying is that we need to be able to gauge our situations. We need to gauge our situation. We need to make sure that we understand that not everybody is having a great day. So we need to be cautious, especially. And the good thing about this is that maybe we know somebody who is dealing with some stuff right now. Maybe this is us. Maybe this is, you know what, something's going good for us right now. Maybe we can offer this to somebody who's having a bad day. But we need to temper it with the Knight of Coins. We need to come at it more of, instead of enthusiasm and all this other stuff, but come at it and a conservative, maybe you're having a bad day. I'm not going to get all up in your face or anything like that. Everybody deserves a bad day. Everybody deserves a bad day. They do. But maybe we can just say, you know what? Can I help you? Can I help you make plan? Can I help you get through something or something like that? Instead of coming at it with all this fire and glory and I'm going to fix you. I mean, the intentions are absolutely well placed. But the advice card is saying we really need to just gauge the situation. And if this is a person here, maybe we can actually turn this card around. So that might even be the goal, is to help this person help somebody else. Gauge it, turn that card around. So, basically, what can we do to help other people? If we have something to offer, let's gauge a situation and see what we can do to help somebody. Keep in mind also, if this card's us, if this is us, I know that sometimes it's like, I'm just not doing well, and it's like having a Labrador just jumping up on your lap, jump, 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 jump. And I love Labradors, but sometimes I get over enthusiastic, and all I really need is just a hound dog to sit at my feet and just be there so I can occasionally touch its head and pet it a little bit. Instead of a Jack Russell. This is a Jack Russell, this is a hound dog. So we need to gauge the situation, but see what we have to offer. And if it's us, be willing to accept what's being offered. And Alarian, you might want to take this into consideration also. Because as you can see, I mean, we can have something to offer, and this is just talking about to a Lorian here, is that here's that past. Here we have something to offer, but if they're not willing to accept it, the way we're presenting it, we just have to accept that they're not ready to accept it. And that might be the best way to leave this, is that being willing to accept that they're not ready to accept it. So we don't get angry, we just gauge the situation. So Carla, you have a great day also. Maureen, Tressa, Alorian, and all the other people that are on here. I hope everybody here has an amazing day. And let's see what we can do to make somebody's life just that much better. You know? So, with that, I hope again everybody has an amazing day. And I will be here again tomorrow, 7:15. Without water and earth, the queen might burn the house down. You are so right. and Tressa just yelled at me, have a wonderful day. Oops, didn't mean to have caps. Hey, Whistle Jacket. I know I hadn't been on Twitch for a while because there was an issue with the software. So, everybody, take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.